Once a mighty stronghold of Templar Knights, the city of Monzon awakens each year to honor a legacy carved in steel and faith. Welcome to the Mont-Rodon Templar Fair, a breathtaking journey back to the 13th century, where banners fly, swords clash, and history comes alive. This is not just a festival. This is a tribute to kings, to knights, and to the undying spirit of the medieval Spain. The Templar homage to James I and Guillem de Mont-Rodon is a historical reenactment held annually in Monzon Huesca during the fourth weekend of May. This event commemorates the stay of the young King James I at Monzon Castle in the 13th century under the tutelage of the Templar Master Guillem de Mont-Rodon. The festival, organized by the Monzon City Council, now in its 23rd edition, seeks to revive the medieval splendor of the city and pay tribute to these key historical figures in the history of Spain. Between 1214 and 1217, the young James I of Aragon, known as the Conqueror, lived in the city of Monzon, located in the heart of Aragon and more specifically in its Templar castle under the tutelage of one of the most influential men of the time, Guillem de Mont-Rodon, the Templar Master. After the death of his father, King Pedro II, at the Battle of Muret, the young heir fell into enemy hands. It was Pope Innocent III who interceded to free him and ensure he grew up well protected. Since 1149, Monzon, as a Templar fortress, was one of the most powerful centers of the Knights Templar in the Crown of Aragon. They controlled lands, castles, churches, and a great deal of political and economic power. The Monzon Commandery functioned as a mini Templar state. They collected taxes, managed mills, wine presses, and even administrated justice. It was the ideal place to train a future monarch with chivalric and Christian values. Guillem de Mont-Rodon was no ordinary Templar either. He came from a noble Catalan family, had military experience and became a key figure in the education of young James, who years later would lead the crown of Aragon to its greatest expansion across the Mediterranean. The Templar Tribute is celebrated in various locations in Monzon, including the Plaza Mayor, the Parque de la Azucarera, the streets of the city center, and of course, the Castle of Monzon. Activities include historical parades, theatrical performances reenacting the arrival of the young king, a medieval market with more than 70 craft and food stands, a medieval horse tournament, historical reenactment camps, and medieval dances. In addition, you can enjoy medieval tents, where citizens experience the traditional festival with great dedication and passion, dressing in their finest clothes for the occasion. The Templar tribute to James I and Guillem de Mont-Rodon not only celebrates Monzon's medieval history, but also strengthens the city's cultural identity while promoting historical tourism. With the collaboration of various public and private entities, the event continues to grow in participation and relevance, consolidating its position as one of the main historical reenactment festivals in Aragon. This is why this year it has been declared a festival of national tourist interest. As the final echoes of hooves fade and the torches flicker out, the soul of Monzon remains forever tied to its glorious past. The Mont-Rodon Templar Fair is more than a reenactment, it's a living memory passed from generation to generation. So, whether you come for the history, the spectacle, or the magic of medieval times, know this: in Monzon, the Templars never truly left. Until next year, my name is Alex Moraras. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, share, and definitely subscribe to find out more amazing places to visit before you come to Spain.